Okay, today we're going to do a loan program, and this one's a little bit different than I've had you do previously. Some of you have had me in my class, so please follow through. Enter the information you see here and then click between the A and B and make it large enough for the longest entry. Again, make sure this first cell is your name, not mine. I've also named my worksheet loan. My entire file is called Loan Scroll Spin. That's because we're going to change it a little bit for the next one. So just so you're aware of that. I'm going to go with a $25,000 car with a $2,500 down. I was going to up it, but that's what my written directions say. So I just want to make it consistent for those of you that might be using both. Then the annual interest rate, this is what we're doing a little bit different. So we're going to come over here and we're going to put 350 because we want 3.50 interest. And then over here we're going to say equals the C6 divided by 10,000. Now the reason we're dividing it by 10,000 is we're first of all dividing it by 100 to get the 3.50, but then we're dividing it by 100 again because percents are divided by 100. In other words, 10% is the decimal point 10, or 10 divided by 100. So that's why we did it twice. Now we're going to use that scroll bar. Make sure you have your developer tab. If you do not have the developer tab, you go to File, Options, go to Customize Ribbon and make sure developer is checked and say OK. And then the developer tab will show up. Again, on your home computer, that pretty much stays there. But on campus, every time you're on a computer, again, you probably have to re-add that developer as each time the computers are turned off. It's going set back to the default settings. So click on that developer tab and insert. So I talked about a scroll bar and a spin bar. This is the scroll bar. This is the spin bar. They look very similar once they're on the worksheet. And some of you who have had me again, you've heard me say many times, be consistent. So yes, if you're actually doing this worksheet for your boss or even for yourself at home, I would say use either the scroll bars or the spin bars. But this is a learning environment and I want you to see both. So we're going to start with the scroll bar. I clicked on it. It's waiting for me to draw it. I'm actually going to draw it over the 350 and hide that. Then I'm going to go to the property sheet. And I'm going to do my settings here so that it shows up how we want it to. So in the settings in here, the maximum, that's the years of the loan, the maximum. Okay, the maximum, we want this to be 800, the minimum 250, so this is 250. So this is 800 divided by, this is going to give us that 40-year loan, or no, we're on the percent here, sorry. But the 250 is going to be 25%, which is what we want. And then the minimum change, the small change, we want this to be 25. And the linked cell is C6. This gives us those changes in 1/4%. So then close that one. Click on it and you'll see it's in design mode. So click on this to come off of that. And now when we click on this, it is moving up. We do want to change this to be percent and 2 decimals. So now you'll see that it really is changing it at 1/4%. So we'll do that. Number of payments per year is going to be 12. Number of years of the loan, this is where we're going to put that other button, the spin one. So over here, we're going to put 4. And then in here, in B8, I'm doing equal C8 divided by 2. So what we want is a half year. So ultimately, we do want that to be 2 years, but we'll use the spin button and make that work. So now go back to your developer, insert, spin, cover this one, cover that 4 up, go to the properties, And here the linked cell is C8. The max is 80 divided by 2. That is a 40-year loan for like a house. The minimum is going to be 1, which would be a half-year or a 6-month loan. And the small change is 1. So now we close that, click on it, and then click off that. So now when we go up here, we can set that at 4 and set this one down to 3.25%, just so the numbers match as we continue. Now we're ready to do the payment. So it's equal, PMT, hit your parenthesis. And once you do have the hints down here, but you can also do that f of x to get a bigger screen to help with that. It tells you the rate is the interest rate for the loan per period. So that's going to be the 3.25% divided by 12. Number of payments is the total number of payments for the loan. So that equals the 12 times the 3. And the present value, we're going to do this as a negative so that the payment comes out positive. Otherwise, it comes out as a negative. It's just how you want it formatted. That's what we're paying for the item minus our down payment. So that, this minus 22,500, that's what we actually owe the bank or are going to get our loan for. So let's say OK on that one. And now we do see what our payment is. So now we can come down here a little bit. And I said 4 years on that one. There we go. Matches what the written directions say. The total amount paid, we made monthly payments of 500 times 12 a year times 4 years plus that down payment. That's the total amount we paid. The total interest paid is this amount minus the original selling price. So save that one, and it is ready to submit.